This is JD Stewart, MD, Magic Dude with the New Magic Academy. I am here with none other than Dean Hankey. And Dean Hankey is going to be doing our lecture on September 12th. That's a Sunday like usual, but he's out there. So, Dean, how are you doing?
I'm doing, listen, it is unfair how well I'm doing. Really.
That's great. That's great. You know, my answer is always unbelievable because I never lies. You know, how are the in-laws? Unbelievable. You know, how's work? Unbelievable. You know.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. So I'll never lie to you, but I'm always unbelievable. So.
That's right. I don't believe you.
Nobody does. That's the problem. So you're going to be doing a lecture on fairs and festivals.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, absolutely. After literally a lifetime on both sides of the fair time fence, I have a very unique perspective on what works, what doesn't work, and what's going to end up as birdcage liner as far as marketing and promotions, and how much is too much and how much is not enough, and especially in this new digital evolution and revolution, how you actually convert people in the fair and festival industry. And here's what's interesting. We are at the perfect time because all the international fair festival conventions and conferences and events are coming up. They are literally right around the corner now. So if you wait till after the first of the year to book your convention appearances or your booking, you'll be a year behind yet again. So this is a perfect time.
That's great. You know, that booking well ahead of time is key. No matter what you're doing, whether you're doing preschools, whether you're doing churches, whether you're doing fairs and festivals, you got to be out, 6 months to a year ahead of time to get booked. So yeah, this is a great time, and when the specific time is, so that's great. So what are people going to learn in this lecture?
Sure, absolutely. They'll learn the super simple yet incredibly profound 5 to 25 year shortcut that will actually have you bookings in literally no time whatsoever. And I'll tell you why. There's this unspoken, invisible boundary that if you haven't been served in supporting the fair and festival industry for at least 5 years, most people will ignore you because, where's your proof in this specific marketplace? I will show you how to be the value add expert to make you become irresponsibly irresistible to your buyers, so they have no choice but to say yes because you've created so much ongoing, growing, incredible value. Listen, I've been, again, as I said earlier, on both sides of the fair time fence, not only as an executive entertainment buyer for fairs and festivals, including our state fair here in the state of Nevada for years and years and years. I've been an event producer. I've also been an event agent. And of course, I've also been a full-time professional performer booking fairs and festivals. So I have, once again, a very, very unique perspective that very few others can speak to. So I think you'll find it fascinating at the very least.
Well, that's great. And are you going to also cover things like things that work once you have the gig, as far as performing, things that work and things that don't work? Because I know I've done a fair. And I've learned it was kind of trial by fire, as I learned on the fly what worked and what didn't work. Are you going to cover things like that as well?
Absolutely. Here's the good news is I want to be present for your questions, and so I can give you real-time, real-world answers to your most pressing questions about the fair and festival industry. Listen, anybody can speak to, the good, the bad, the different, the ugly, all of that stuff. I want to make sure your questions get answered. That said, I want to make sure you understand what keeps you getting booked over and over and over again. And again, exactly what you were speaking to, and that is the idea that if you become more of a hassle and a headache than a hurrah in the fair and festival industry, you will not get booked again and again and again. It all boils down to, do you want to be a babysitter or do you want to be babysat? And as a professional entertainment buyer, the people that will hire you do not want to deal with you if you're a pain in the patootie, right? So, right. And there's some very simple strategies for accomplishing that and showing yourself as over the top, value added, so that people go, oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was the best deal of the fair. we got to have him back, and especially in an arena where most fairs don't book you time and time and time and time and time and time again because they like to rotate out their performers. This will help to overcome some of that, where you'll get booked many times, if not 1, 2, 3, 4 years in advance.
That's great. That's great. That's some real value that the people can take from that. Now, we also you mentioned the fact that well, I guess I'll just say it this way. Uh, we are putting together. I'm putting together something that we're going to announce. I guess we'll announce it at the lecture. We'll just say it that way, and we'll hopefully have it up in October. But so if you want to find out what it is and the value that you can get from it, be sure and tune into this lecture because we're going to announce it at the lecture. I'm excited about it. I hope you'll be excited about it too, because I'm really excited about it. We got a bunch of things happening here, and so Dean, I know you're going to be part of that, and really appreciate it. And I am looking forward to this. Like I said, I've done a fair, and it was successful, but it was trial by fire. I would prefer not to be fired at. So,
right.
So Dean, thanks a lot. And we will see you there if you want to be there, which you do, September 12th, 2:00 Central, 3:00 Eastern. Let's see. That's 1:00 Mountain and noon on the coast. So, all right. Everybody will see you there. This is JD Stewart with the New Magic Academy. Y'all take care and go make the world magical.